has got a threat in terms of this deepfake you were talking about?
This is absolutely a threat because deepfake inherently in its core uses artificial intelligence to mimic the facial expressions of humans, to put them in videos. And with the existence of deepfakes, there is no way of knowing which digital media is fake and which digital media is real.
Wait, you just explained it earlier, but my example is just, you're just telling about the same thing, right? Could you give me one more example here, apart from that deepfake has caused any kind of harm or threat to humankind, apart from the example you had given earlier in your...
Yeah, I can because what I'm currently saying is just a very broad concept of deepfakes. I told you it since deepfakes is a very new technology, but since its existence, it has already cost $12 billion lost in fraudulent. Literally anyone could use deepfakes. Even in India, deepfakes are currently being used by people who do fraud, and you can get a random call. I'm pretty sure many of us already have gotten random calls.
Sorry, Adamya, your time's up. Now I would like to call Adamya Sharma for questioning DP.
So my question is for Krishika. So Vishika, you saw the use of AI in terms of medical fields, right? So would you want to give control over a human life to a program which has no morals, no ethics? It is just performing its tasks, but it has no value of a human life. For it's just zeros and ones. It's just right and wrong. But it has no inherent value for the human life that an actual person would have.
Like, why we have to give the values to human life? Like, what you
If
exactly
we
talking
give
about?
value to the human life, like if we take an actual person for example, he would have to think critically in
Just a second,
situations.
please come to the point as
He would have to specifically think in the critical situations where he knows that the life is on the line. He would have to be faster, he would have to be more precise. Can an AI do that? Can it prioritize a human life over its initial program?
initial programs in terms of what I'm getting your question. Like you're not coming to the point, you're just elaborating it and you're trying to confuse me, right?
Yeah, obviously it's a little bit.
So just come to the point.
My point is that an AI could be given any task, any task what you can think of. But there could be a situation where it has to choose between saving a human life or completing its task. It could be in any scenario, in terms of a medical field, where an AI's job is just to monitor a human being. But what if instead of monitoring him, it has to perform an integral function?
Wait, just a second. If I earlier talked about like artificial intelligence in terms of medical field, right? So it was just saving the lives of individuals, and I'm not getting your point like what you are asking from me because our medical like AI will prioritize life. That is the basic concept. Apart from that, and artificial intelligence in terms of medical field we are using, so it's just saving the lives of individuals. Apart from that, I cannot find like artificial intelligence a threat or causing danger to human beings.
It is definitely a threat if we think about it as replacing human beings, which it is
Who's replacing
constantly.
human beings?
AI
Who is
is
replacing?
constantly replacing human beings. Last year there were so many layoffs in the big corporations, over 50% in the
Just a
biggest
second. I don't
corporations.
think so artificial intelligence is a threat and it's not replacing human beings. It's
It's
just helping them out to solve the difficult task which was not earlier done by normal human.
you
Right?
might not
That is
think
the basic
that.
concept.
You might not think that. You might not agree with me,
I'm
but
not
it's
thinking that.
data.
It is just way it is going. I'm not saying like it's not in the hand like it is everything like the way machines were used earlier and humans how they had used it and they were just making it the content. So it is not any kind of threat to humans.
How can you not agree with data? It's facts. It is what is actually
Data is
happening.
all in the hand of individuals. The way they function, they create algorithms, is all in the hand of individuals. You can't just blame AI is a threat.
AI has caused so many layoffs in the big
Just give me
corporations.
one of example. What
Twitter.
kind of?
Twitter.
Okay.
40% of its employees were laid off in 1 year. They were
So
laid
it
off.
is the human tendency we can say, Adam, where you just can't directly force like artificial intelligence is a threat. You just can't say because even humans are actually involved in that case. If you're causing it as a threat, so humans are involved in it. You just can't blame AI for that.
Humans are involved in it.
Yeah.
So, like, basically, your point is if a person shoots another person, the gun is innocent. Is the gun innocent? It's
That
not.
is just your
That is exactly what I'm saying.
I just disagree.
People are making mistakes. People are using AI for the
You
bad
are saying
things.
artificial intelligence is a threat, right?
Yeah.
I am saying artificial intelligence is not in that case. Humans are actually involved in that.
Humans are involved in that, I agree. But it's like during World War II, US like bombed Nagasaki and Hiroshima. But can you say the bombs were innocent? Were they tools
So
for
why are you
peace?
just blaming AI for each and everything? Like,
Because
what
AI
are
is
different
causing,
countries?
humans are using it, but AI is the one that's causing it, that is enabling them to do so.
I
That is
don't think so.
enabling
I
them.
really don't think so.
AI
As
is
a
enabling
transformative
humans
tool
to.
and all the functionalities in the hand of individuals, I disagree with you. I disagree with your statement, whatever you are saying.
It is in the hands of humans. I'm not disagreeing with you. But
But I
humans,
do. I am disagreeing with you.
it is in the hands of humans. But it is enabling humans to do bad things which they weren't
AI
able to
is
do
not
before.
enabling them. AI, artificial intelligence is not enabling them. It is all in the hand of individuals what they are doing. How can I
It is in the hands of individuals. It is.
So,
But it is giving them the power to do so.
I don't know.
Then you're wrong.
Now we have Sam Jasmine. Okay, so my question is from Mr. Akash. First of all, your teammate, and I quote it, started saying that wrongful use of AI. So this means that AI is inherently not bad. It is the humans who are bad who are using it. So do you agree with it?
Oh, that's a very subjective statement.
Yes or no?
It is not a yes or no question. AI inherently can be bad, but the abundance of AI, how easily it is accessible, is definitely a downside to it.
So are you saying that we should not have access to AI?
AI,
As a tech student,
AI is a very powerful tool. As a tech student, I don't think any of us, like as long as you're a same tech student, we don't need to access the deepfake technology, in my opinion, and that is definitely an aspect of AI.
and absolutely that is my point too. That it is up to humans to regulate it, to form policies. You see, bionuclear weapons were banned in 1970s. Okay, so bionuclear weapons are bad. They were banned. A global declaration was made that you will not use it. No one should be allowed to use it. So the same should be done for deepfakes. So it means that AI is not inherently bad. It is the humans who are bad.
AI is not inherently bad yet. Can you say yet?
Okay. Yeah, sure. Please continue.
So, yeah, it is not inherently bad yet. Although most predictions show that it would be, it would definitely become a threat. And yeah, you're absolutely right. Humans are bad. The humans who are using it are bad because it is so easily accessible, and there will always be people who would use things for good and bad. There will always be good and bad people in the world.
So this means that AI is not inherently bad and your entire motion falls apart with this.
Uh, I was never saying that AI was bad. I was always claiming that AI is a threat to mankind. I was always claiming that AI is a threat to mankind. That is literally the topic of the debate. AI is a threat.
Absolutely not. The topic is AI is a danger, not a threat.
Okay, I use threat and danger synonymously, and it is a danger. It is a danger.
Well, let me elaborate for you.
Yes.
Danger means something that can harm you. Threat means something that can harm your life and kill you. While
Okay.
these are used synonymously, when it comes to a debate, research must be done and every single word must be kept in mind.
Okay, so even if I think AI is a danger, we think that AI inherently isn't bad. Uh, a 14-year-old boy from US killed himself because he was talking to an AI chatbot. Nobody was overlooking the AI chatbot. No human bad intentions were involved. But the AI explicitly told him to end his own life. So, isn't that bad? Would you call that danger? Is it danger?
Again, the same thing. It is up to the humans who are programming these AIs. You see, we as computer science students know that whenever we make a program, it is up to our code. If you make bad code, it will do bad stuff. If you make good code, it will do good stuff. So why are you adding threatful things to an AI that will threaten a kid? It is up to the humans to make policies or to make AIs that will not do such things. It is up to the humans.
But those policies aren't currently in place, and that just proves that AI currently is a threat because it is so easily available to everyone.
Just because the policies are not placed, you can't call AI bad. The
So,
humans are at fault.
if there would be no law that we can't kill anyone, would I say guns are good? If there are no laws in place, you can say we can't kill other people.
Can you please repeat what you said?
So you're saying just because the policies aren't in place, we can't call AI bad. We can't call it a threat, right? So what if there were no laws in place for homicides either? Would we call that guns are good just because there are no laws in place?
There are laws for it.
If they weren't, hypothetically, because there are no laws for AI and it can very well kill a person. AI can and has killed people. There are lives that have already been lost.
It is not AI that has killed people. Now let's say that, let's hope that something as such does not happen, but a student fails and he commits a suicide. Was the examination at fault? Or were the teachers or the education system at fault? Or was he, I mean, we could not say that, but it is not the system's fault, it is not the AI's fault.
So yeah, if I rephrase your example, if I have already said that if a person kills another human being, could we say that the gun wasn't at fault, the human was at fault? But see,
But you see, gun is a weapon. You talked about
AI is a weapon too.
Thank you. Now we have Farooq asking you questions from me.
चार पे इतनी बार पांच पे
my question is for Ishra. Can you explain what about the deaths by AI automated cars and other AI automated things?
Why I have to talk about the deaths when I don't consider intelligence a threat for humankind?
What?
Why I have to consider like artificial intelligence is causing, like you were telling, please could you repeat your question?
What about the deaths by AI automated cars and
Why we have to talk about the deaths which are caused by or done by the automated cars? I don't think so anymore because I'm just speaking for against the motion. Please could you repeat? I didn't follow.
what about deaths by AI automated cars? And
Human coding can be faulted for that.
Human coding?
Yeah.
So humans are being accountable for that, for their.
Yes, of course. Humans are there.
But what about AI? They
So that
they
means
created
that-
AI.
They created AI, so we can't just say that artificial intelligence is doing all that wrong stuff. If we could blame humans for that, we could, right?
What about those opportunities? Will they get with the current skill set if replaced by
Who?
humans?
Like why humans have to be replaced?
They are being replaced.
In terms of what?
In some of jobs. So.
I also earlier also I made you clear, like humans, they are not getting replaced by any kind of jobs. They are just like artificial intelligence is just helping them out. That's it. That's the goal.
AI is not just helping us out. AI is replacing humans. Can you give me one example why AI is not replacing humans?
Yeah, of course. Like artificial, if you talk like we are talking about any of the construction site, like if you go to any of the industry, you will see a number of tasks which is performed by normal humans and the workers.
Yeah.
Apart from that, like there are some of the construction work where people, normal humans, they lost their life only because of the mine construction work. So just artificial, or if you're sending robots, or we're using artificial machines in that, in case of that, so we can't say like artificial intelligence is dangerous in that case, because in that case it is replacing humans. No, it's just saving the life of individuals. So you can't say artificial intelligence is a threat in that case.
What about the programmers who are losing their jobs with their current skill set?
They are not losing the jobs. Which programmers are losing the jobs?
Like normal programmers that who can only program like CSS and HTML, that is totally being replaced by AI.
So they can do any some other kind of work. I don't think so any point,
What
because
kind
there
of
is
work they-
great software engineers and number of tasks they perform in the industry. They are just applying people for that. I don't think so they are replacing.
Their main skill is there.
Which
They have to be. I mean, they need to learn again.
increase your skills. For that you need to increase your skills. That's it. For that case, your question is like whatever you are saying, you have to increase your skills for that. You can't just blame on the humans like whatever.
But that is, I mean, AI is then replacing them, right?
Why?
They have to replace, right? They need new programs.
Let me make it clear, artificial intelligence is not the future, it is the present on which it is working.
Yeah.
Apart from that, if you're saying it's replacing humans, so I already gave you the example like why it is not replacing, so why just repeating it over and over again?
Because it is replacing.
It is not. That is just my point, it is not replacing.
Then another question: who will be held accountable if AI made a mistake while operating on someone or while in hospitals?
In hospitals, if we talk normally, I haven't seen any of the new examples which says like technological advancements in the medical field have led to the like any life of the individual are lost. I don't think so, because if we talk in case of the clinical diagnosis or the CDS, whichever they are used, they have just saved the lives of the individuals. And apart from that, according to the news article which I shared with you, the example, according to Dr. Tarandeep Singh, he had added like the artificial intelligence is just helping the individuals and the patients recovering from any kind of diseases. So it is not causing any kind of danger. And if you are so concerned like artificial intelligence creating danger for humans, so let me make you clear, all the work like whenever the treatment is started before, it is done in hand like a virtual representation done on the computer screens. And after that the treatment is done. That is the main case. So there are no chances like any kind of discomfort, or we can say the loss of the humans are to be left. That is basic concept.
You told me in the introduction that all the functionalities are in human hands, right?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you Team A and Team B for this fierce battle and your enthusiasm. Please give them a huge round of applause.